Have you ever felt like you're being led on in a relationship? It's a common feeling, and it's often a sign of a behavior known as breadcrumbing. Breadcrumbing, my friends, is a form of emotional manipulation where an individual leads you on through non-committal actions, leaving you hanging on their every word or gesture. It's like they're leaving a trail of breadcrumbs for you to follow, but never leading you to a meaningful destination. Today, we will explore 6 signs that might indicate you're being breadcrumbed. The first sign of breadcrumbing is inconsistent communication. This might look like sporadic messages that pique your interest, yet they're not substantial enough to forge a genuine bond. Breadcrumbing relies on this patchy communication, keeping you hooked with just enough interaction to maintain intrigue. But don't be fooled. A meaningful relationship is built on the bedrock of consistent, engaging conversations. If you're receiving messages that lack regularity and depth, that's a red flag. So, inconsistency in communication could be an indicator that you're being breadcrumbed. The second sign to watch out for is non-committal behavior. Breadcrumbing often manifests as a lack of clear intentions or commitment. You might notice they're constantly avoiding plans or swiftly changing the subject whenever matters of commitment come up. It's as if they're playing a game of hide and seek with the future, always dodging the topic, always elusive. This behavior is a clear red flag. Remember, a person who truly cares about you will not shy away from commitment. The third sign of breadcrumbing is emotional unavailability. It's like trying to grasp at smoke, always just out of reach. This person might seem distant, aloof, or unresponsive to your emotions. They may hold back their own feelings or show a lack of interest in understanding yours. It's a frustrating dance of intimacy one moment and cold indifference the next. So remember, if they're holding their heart back, keeping you at arm's length, it might be breadcrumbing, not love. The final signs of breadcrumbing include constant excuses, last-minute plans, and feeling like an option. Let's delve into this. First up, constant excuses. Have you ever felt like you're always on the receiving end of excuses when it comes to spending time together? You might hear things like, "I'm so swamped at work," or "I'm just really tired." Every now and then this is understandable, but if it's a constant pattern, it might not be as innocent as it seems. Next, we have last-minute plans. Imagine this. You haven't heard from them in days, and suddenly they want to meet up, right now. While spontaneity can be fun, consistent last-minute plans can indicate a lack of respect for your time and schedule. It's as if they're squeezing you in when it's convenient for them, not considering your own commitments. Lastly, there's the gut-wrenching feeling of being just an option. This is when you're included in their plans or conversations only when their other options fall through. You're not their priority, you're their backup. You might feel like you're constantly competing for their attention. And that's not how a loving, respectful relationship should feel. These signs, my friends, are not indicative of a healthy or respectful relationship. They're breadcrumbs, left behind by someone who's not fully committed to the relationship. If you're experiencing these signs, it's possible you're being breadcrumbed. Breadcrumbing can be hurtful and confusing. It's a deceptive dance, full of inconsistent communication and non-committal behavior. This pattern can leave you feeling like an option rather than a priority, with last-minute plans and a barrage of excuses becoming the norm. The 6 signs we've discussed today: inconsistent communication, non-committal behavior, emotional unavailability, constant excuses, last-minute plans, and feeling like an option rather than a priority. These are all breadcrumbs that can lead you down a path of confusion and heartache. Recognizing these signs is your first step towards navigating your relationships more successfully. Understanding these signs can empower you to make choices that honor your worth. It's about recognizing the difference between genuine interest and half-hearted efforts. It's about knowing when someone is truly invested in you versus when they're merely keeping you around for their convenience. And most importantly, it's about not settling for less than you deserve. So if you find yourself caught in a breadcrumbing situation, take a step back. Evaluate the situation. Is this person truly worth your time and emotional investment? Or are they merely leading you on with empty promises and half-hearted efforts? Remember, you deserve a relationship that is consistent, committed, and respectful. Don't settle for breadcrumbs when you deserve the whole loaf. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed this video, and smash that like button to get notified of future uploads. Thanks for watching.